We're going to explore how to stop or kill threads in Python. It's crucial to understand that directly killing a thread in Python isn't as straightforward as in some other languages. Python doesn't offer a built-in kill method for threads. Instead, we rely on cooperative mechanisms where the thread itself decides to terminate. Here's how we can achieve this. 1. Using a flag. This is the most common and generally preferred method. We create a shared flag variable, often a Boolean, accessible to the thread. The main thread monitors a condition and sets this flag when it's time to stop. The worker thread periodically checks the flag's value. If the flag is set, the thread gracefully exits its loop and terminates. This approach ensures that the thread has a chance to clean up its resources before stopping. Example: a stop event variable is initialized to false. The worker thread runs a while not stop event loop. The main thread sets stop event to true when it wants the worker to stop. 2. The threading.event object. This is a more sophisticated and robust way to implement the flag method. Threading.event provides a thread-safe mechanism for signaling. The main thread uses event set as to signal the worker thread to stop, and the worker thread waits on event wait.ed. This eliminates the need for manual lock checking, making it cleaner and less prone to race conditions. Example: stop event equals threading event. The worker thread's loop becomes while not stop event is set. The main thread calls stop event set to signal the termination. 3. Exceptions. While generally discouraged for thread termination, you can raise an exception within the thread's target function. This should be done carefully and only if the thread is designed to handle specific exceptions. Raising a generic exception might lead to unpredictable behavior. Avoid using this method for routine thread termination. It's mostly useful for handling exceptional circumstances within the thread itself, not for externally controlling termination. Example: the worker thread runs in a try bind except block. The main thread can raise an exception, such as a custom thread termination exception, that the worker can catch and cleanly exit. It is important to define this custom exception beforehand. 4. Avoid /thread.stop. Directly manipulating internal thread objects, such as using the #thread.stop_set method, which is technically possible but undocumented and not guaranteed to work consistently, is strongly discouraged. It's unreliable and could lead to a program crash or inconsistent state. This method bypasses the clean shutdown process and could corrupt data or leave resources locked. 5. Join, method for cleanup. After signaling a thread to stop, it's crucial to use the thread join shush method in the main thread. This ensures that the main thread waits for the worker thread to complete its cleanup operations before proceeding. This prevents race conditions and ensures data consistency. In summary, the best practice is to use a flag or threading event to communicate termination requests to the thread, allowing it to gracefully shut down and clean up resources. Directly killing a thread is generally avoided due to its potential to cause instability and data loss. Remember to always use thread join to wait for the thread to finish before your main program continues.